Yep, and Knight is back. Okay, let me actually get out of here before I reply, or read that. I'd better read it before I reply to it, otherwise... yeah. Okay. Let's head out. Let's... Alright, so like the game I'm playing right now, that being Ghost Recon Wildlands, it's made by dear old Ubisoft. And I have one criticism that I have for every one of their games. It's that they need to focus on improving the handling and controls of their in-game vehicles, because I swear to God, whether it be old games or new, Ubisoft vehicles handling ranges from bad to I'd rather walk. It seems like I'm either driving a car made of butter on a road of soap, or I'm driving a car that can't turn for jack shite.
Maybe we used to Ubisoft and not be able to handle audio well. I guess we have it for the vehicles.
Yeah. Now, before we go back to the... I almost said portrait again, the painting. Let's check this area out. Raise? Really? Just a big bat with a blade? A big hurdy blade at that. Okay, I thought it was going to be a kill. Okay, so this is also part of the Tower of the... Ow. There we go. Alright. Good thing I went for the save station.
Healing by kisses.
I keep calling them save stations, even though they're more save rooms. Okay, so this place is part of the clock tower. It's not exactly called the clock tower, but we know that it is the clock tower. Okay. Let's... Again, I swapped to the wrong thing. Let's actually use this one for a bit, since most of the enemies are weak to light. Okay, no gap there. Yep.
What? That's not Hatsumi.
Miku isn't that pink, to be exact, also. 133, that did... Yeah, that dealt good damage. Oh, that actually looks to be working better if I'm turned away. Yeah, it seems to be better at turning backwards than forwards. Okay.
Oh dear.
Knight, like the minibus in Wildlands, and I count it takes 8 fucking seconds to turn at 90 degrees. Okay, so that connects to here.
Yeah, don't know where I knew it was a gear, but I was a bit confused over what the heck you were talking about. I realized, oh, the wings and some angles look like the hair.
Okay. Okay, that's clearly an elevator, but I guess it needs to be activated, which means that, again, we're at a bit of a dead end here. Okay, so into that portrait we go, and there should be something to activate the elevator then, I'm guessing, or give us a way to get through those tiny gaps.
Is something shooting out from the circuit?
Yeah, they blow out hearts.
Okay, now I see. It's not the shooting. Oh no. I mistook Jordan's spear for some kind of something. I thought she was shooting out some kind of eyeball or something from her belly button, but now that was just him impaling. Suck it up, bloody heck, that sentence.
I don't even need to make a joke. Knight. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I generally thought that those were actually hair. I don't know those were wings. Again, Miku is blue, not pink.
Yeah, but I think it was the wings that they mistook for the Miku hairstyle.
Yeah. Okay, heal up. Let's check with Eric. See if we get anything new at finding a new portrait instead of completing one. Let's see. There are many variations of Miku, so there is a possibility, maybe.
You're back.
Okay. Nothing new, so yeah, it is most likely when we complete another painting. Okay, let's have a look here and see what we can do in the forest. There. I'm a bit curious what boss we might face here. Okay, if we can find one of the dolls near a warp room, then we could use that to warp back to the entrance, and from there warp to Eric. That is the easiest way I can think of that we could complete that quest. Let's have a look this way. Oh, hello there.
I think fire works best here.
Yeah. Though slash as well.
But not lightning.
Let's see. We need to hit that bell, probably. Can I trick it? No, we need to physically run into it, I think. Or something similar. There. So my regards to Treebeard. Knight, alright, I could be tripping, but have you guys played any of the 2D Sonic games? We streamed the Rush games. And why do you ask exactly? And nowhere to go that way. Really easy to tell for when those are going to attack. There we go. What have... Oh, there's the moldy bread. Now we just need a mushroom and... Well, then we have all we need that Eric wants for that poison sword.
Uh-oh.
There's an entrance upwards. Yep. Okay. Oh, hello there, student witches. Oh. Let's get rid of that as soon as possible. There we go. It probably would have kept spawning them. Let's see, Knight.
Most likely.
One of the tentacle enemies you just fought, the big ones, in one particular attacking frame, the enemy looked like Dr. Eggman in his mech, so it just popped into my mind. Okay. Another hive. Okay, at least these don't stay on screen to attack. No real reason to head in there, I guess. This place is just infested. Okay, should have expected it to drop that. And Tristan and Isolde. It's the love story of a noble knight. And it's ice damage. Okay. It's another knight from the book. Okay, let's stick with this one. Maybe if there are a bunch of enemies that are weak to ice, we can use that around here. But otherwise, I think this is our best choice at the moment.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yep, there's the teacher.
Do they? Yeah, I think they redesigned the teacher a bit.
Cotton apron. Let's see, the maid who owned this obviously quit a long time ago. Ah, thank you. Good finds. Okay.
Yeah. But I noticed the witches in the other game were pale skin. These ones are kind of being more greenish like the students.
I think their hair is also longer. Also, I'm guessing we're intruding on Broom's class here. Okay.
What?
Yep. Flying on brooms.
The way you said it, being is Broom a character? In the way you said like it was a name or something.
Yeah, maybe I didn't notice it in the previous game, but the witches seem to have a lot longer hair here.
I'm sure it could also be the pixelation have been improved.
Let's see, multiple ways. There we go. Now, where is this going to lead? Freaking birds. Okay, so if we hit the hive before those spawn of their own accords, they'll charge, but will piss off screen. If we wait, they will fully spawn and will hang around to attack. Okay, so probably the best way to deal with them is to just run. Okay. Just beehive. Okay. Okay, 118 experience. Pretty decent amount. Let's see.
Yeah,
There's
the bees
an area over
not
to the
giving
right.
too
there
much
still.
XP, but the hives does.
probably a maximum of the amount of bees that can be in a room at one time, but let's not test that out. Dolls. Just dolls. Okay. I was expecting to find something at least at the end of that, but oh well. Better it be a short line than a long line that leaves us with nothing. Oh, you take practically no fire damage. Oh, okay, yeah, they're resistant to the 3 most common elements. Okay, that opens that up for a shortcut. Okay. Yeah, I saw the upgrade there. Okay. Okay, we found the auditorium. Hello? Let's see. More defense, more intelligence, but less mind. The traditional pointy hat of the well-dressed witch. Okay. HP up. 372 now, okay. Okay, and that's Witchmore Academy done. Whatever the hell it's called. Something's big. Yep. The freaking gravestones.
Oh,
there you are.
They're now fully 3D.
I think it's 3D in Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, Dawn of Sorrow as well. Almost confused the two Sorrow games with each other. Okay, vulnerable to crush, resistant to slash, but normal to everything else. Yeah, burning that clear.
Moldy corpse. Yeah, don't eat those.
Yeah. That's the Last of Us scenario waiting to happen. Oh, warp room. Which means that there's probably a safe room up here. Yes, there is. Okay. If we get hit by those, we're definitely getting poisoned. Hello there. Okay, what the hell are you? Together? Okay. Together. Well, these two beat it together. I think we've seen more corpse weed than Unes so far. There we go.
So,
there's another one.
Oh. Knight, we have played those, except the newest one. And that's where we learned that in all of the person games we played, there were audio... Yeah, basically audio issues from the game itself, from what they did in designing it.
One extra. Time to play the newest one then. Yeah, I'll probably get that eventually, but from what I hear, they already canned the entire team that was responsible for making that.
Yeah, and also here's the thing. People were very quick to start praising it. But what do they do the very next day?
Yeah, fire the entire team.
Oh, probably that too, but also more of say something very unpopular that made people forget about it and focus on what they said about players not need to get used to not owning their games. You know that line. That they said that very much the day after they released the game.
Leave it to Ubisoft to finally manage to do something good and immediately take 5 leaps back.
Yeah, they were about to have some good rep, but then they had to open their mouth on some other stuff yet that distracted everyone. And they
traveled back in time and shoved their own foot into their mouths.
Yeah, and then also the whole thing on PC, you need to have Ubisoft account, even if you're playing it on Steam or something like that.
Yeah.
It is on Switch as well, so maybe you do need it for Switch, but if you do need it on Switch as well,
Okay, so bedroom.
I can see these people. For I think it was me and he talked about this back then that we may actually end up avoiding Ubisoft games.
Yeah.
So, which means the newest one may be on the list to avoid.
Oh, that deals a lot of damage real quick if you get all of them.
Holy.
Okay. I still want to play it eventually, but we'll have to see. Because the Ubisoft's main headquarters is the real problem. I got stuck on a fucking skull there. Because the individual studios can deliver some really good work. Just that their bosses apparently hate themselves, and hate making money. Okay, what have we here? It's at night. When I'm about to start avoiding Discord, how you all avoid Ubisoft games, or may avoid them. Yeah, on that, apparently Discord has gone public with their company or something and gotten themselves a CEO who is a complete idiot. So yeah, people are already planning for a potential 1,000-year egg, or potential alternative.
Oh, for love of.
Yeah. Because it's likely not an if they're going to be putting in bullshit, it's more a when. Okay, that's where my shoe went.
Hopefully they pay attention and see what people don't want.
It's a Bethesda CEO, so...
What?
Yep. I get the feeling the boss is going to be a frog with how many of them are here. A frog, a witch, or a plant. That sounds like a book. The frog, the witch, and the plant.
I know, and I'm also kind of very annoyed now. Oh wait, hold on. They have worked on both Blizzard and Activision. Not Bethesda.
Okay,
and Candy Crush?
You do know that probably sounds like it would make it worse, right? Stonewall, defensive stationary stands passed down in the Morris family.
It depends. There were many good people that quit Blizzard and Activision because of the practices.
But those were probably more in the developer ranks and such, not the CEO level and such. Not that them having worked there as a high-level executive automatically makes them bad, but it's just a much higher chance. Amethyst Reset.
CEO of both Blizzard and Activision and president of Candy Crush. Oh wait, don't tell me it was the full... I hope it's not the one I think it is.
It sounds like that seals the deal that they're an idiot.
Yeah, I just hope it's something else, but...
Need to restock on potions after this. Okay, it kind of looks like there might be a secret room in between there.
Okay, it's not the who I think it was.
Witches deal quite a bit of damage when contact.
Oh, great. Okay, see now they mean here the issue.
Okay.
No, there is already Nitro, but still. Bloody yeah, I'm very annoyed since. Let's be honest.
Bad CEOs are a death knell for any company.
Oh, I mean more like. There's always an annoying transition between having to wait for a better platform and all that.
Yeah.
And now we're in the stage where you wonder, will there actually be a better one? Like, sure, we have Blue Sky, but...
It doesn't really do voice chat and such.
Yeah, but that's more of a replacement for Twitch. No, not Twitch, for Twitter,
boss.
X and all that, but... With luck, maybe he gets kicked out before he does too many idiotic decisions.
Unlikely, but hopefully. Hello. Okay, a lizard frog. Okay.
Fish frog, I will say. It's not really a mix between a frog and those, sailor maps with weird whales.
Okay, so the entire thing. Okay, what part do we need to hit? So, the absolute least avoid that, at least. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the frog head we need to hit. A bit odd that we didn't get a warp room nearby. Okay, how do you like rocks? It's resistant.
I said, what the heck happened to the old CEO?
Okay, this might be another case where Jonathan needs to take lead. Okay.
It's just a little guarding.
Yeah, the frog head is the weak point. Everything else is invulnerable to damage.
I think the frog said guard.
Knight, the previous CEO for Discord was at least a little bit better, and it's apparently theorized that since the old CEO couldn't make enough profit for Discord, he was kicked out for his new CEO, who they think will be able to make more money for Discord since he has experience. It's also expected that Discord might become a public... Okay, so they haven't done that yet. A public company meaning stock trading, but for Discord, and also the fact that Discord might become hella money hungry. Yeah, something that those companies absolutely do not get or refuse to acknowledge is that if you start to squeeze people for money, people are going to leave. Your product is not unique.
It just may take a while before we have the successor. And let's be honest, Discord was far from perfect. Early days and all that.